Hello there, my students. Thanks for joining me for this A2P tutorial on achievement motivation. Good to have you with us. My name's James. Let's get started. We've just finished off studying all about that personality within sport. And I guess some of the biggest takeaways from that were, you know, is sport innate, trait-based, instinctive behaviour, or is it based on our learning conditioning, our environmental, our situational impact? Now, keep those ideas in mind when we study this, because this is kind of an extension of that kind of personality thinking. And with achievement motivation, I kind of want you to think about two main questions, and this is going to really lead everything that we do over the course of, let's say, the next 10 minutes. The first one is to ask, how are people motivated? Now, I'm sure you could say to me, well, there's intrinsic and extrinsic motivations, and there's role modeling, and there's, the expectations that other people have, all that sort of stuff. But I'm going to ask this basic question, how are people motivated? I'm going to sort of give two potential answers to that in a moment. And the other question I want to, or the other notion I want you to think about is, what is the competitive orientation of people? The competitive orientation. Now listen, if that term sort of floats over you and you think, I'm not totally sure what James means by competitive orientation, don't worry. In the course of this next few lessons, you definitely will, okay? Let me give you a brief introduction now. Competitive orientation is the nature by which you are driven towards competition for different reasons. So it might be competition because you want to judge yourself as a winner or a loser. It could be competition because you want to go through the learning process. You accept that you make mistakes, and you're going to use those mistakes to guide you to build forward and to be part of a process. That's kind of globally what we mean by competitive orientation. And when we take these sort of two questions together, we might be able to come up with two groups or sets of behaviors or ideas that are exhibited in all people. So remember, when I write this out here, both of these things exist in all people, and that is the idea that we are driven and motivated. Our competitive orientation is towards to avoid losing. So many people will do things because they